Hello, and welcome to Kill a Black Swan, Part 2. When we left off, we was interrogating Audrey, the wife of the victim. Now, let's see what happens with these black silhouetted bastards. Your cleaner said you were with her when it happened? That's right. We spent the day together. What did you do? She frowned as if my question was too personal, but she answers anyway. That mixture of past and present tense pisses me off. Just girl stuff, shopping, talking, you name it. What about his enemies? He had no enemies. He was very seclusive, shy sometimes. Maybe that's why he hadn't many friends either. So? Besides Ellen, and if you count Sarah, there was only Rob. They were best friends. Bros, they used to say. Where can I find him? He owns a nightclub in downtown. Why does that not surprise me that he was friendly with a local barman? Nightclub owner. Same thing. Different age. She gave me the address and I decided to pay a visit later. I also inquired Sarah's address and it turned out she just lived a few streets farther away from Audrey. That should be enough for today. Thanks, Detective, for everything. That's my job. I hope you will solve this case soon. Me too. I decided to visit Sarah. Let's see what kind of girl she is. Whether she prefers oral or anal. I knocked a few times, but nobody opened. Maybe she wasn't at home. Maybe she was busy getting fucked in the ass in her bedroom. Guess we're going to find out. Suddenly the door flew open with a crash. Gosh, what the actual... Wait, are you the detective? God, I really need to differentiate my female voices. Seems like it, miss. Oh, hell. You know already? Audrey called me, but she was too agitated to tell me what had happened exactly. But basically, yeah, her husband is dead, right? I nodded and told her everything we knew so far. I told her about the thing with the window. She was shocked by the news. She didn't show it. She just took another sip from her glass and stared at me. It looked like she couldn't care less. So, who did it? That's what I want to find out. Oh, I see. You think I did it, right? I didn't say that. I just want to ask you a few questions. I didn't know him that well. I usually spend my time with Audrey alone. She didn't want him to be part of our girl stuff. Still, I have questions. It's just routine, you know? Okay, shoot. I couldn't help but think that this was kind of an awkward wording, but I didn't comment. Alright. Where have you been today? I spent the day with Audrey. Alright, so that means that either the two of them killed him together, the two of them have perfect alibis, or one of them is covering for the other. At this point, I'm not going to take a stab at who's done it, because, you know, it's a difficult thing to judge at this point. I'm sure she told you. Well, yeah. We shared a taxi, and after we dropped her off at her house, I went home. Makes sense, I guess. Yes, it does. Audrey? This isn't fucking Audrey. This is Ellen. Why are we talking to Audrey? We're talking to Ellen. Oh, this is going well. They don't even know who their fucking characters are. She called me shortly afterwards. Thanks. What else? Well, I suppose it's pretty pointless me asking if she had an affair with the victim, as soon as I'm apparently talking to his wife. I'm sorry to be so personal, but did you have an affair with the victim? Me? I barely knew him. Oh, so this is Sarah. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know the characters either, I should point out. I've never played this game before. So yeah, this is Sarah, the wife is Audrey, the jogging girl is Ellen. Got it. The cleaner is Kane, the victim is Abel. I'm not going to make that joke, I don't know what the victim's name was. And then the nightclub owner was Rob. No need to get all defensive, it was just a question. And I just answered, no! Okay. That girl sure had a temper. Thanks for your time. Just catch the murderer. Oh, well, that's fucking great. I went to find her and I asked her 2 fucking questions. Afterwards, I decided to go to the park and keep a lookout for Ellen. I've been told she and the victim would go jogging together sometimes, and they've been seen in the same yoga course. The park wasn't that big, and I was able to find a woman which could be her. For a moment, I tried to keep up with her, but she was more athletic than me. She introduced herself as Ellen, but kept running. When I broke the news, she stopped though. He is dead? There. Alright, I've got to... He is dead? Who would do this to him? That's a terrible girl's voice, but whatever. That's what I want to find out. You're saying he was pushed out of the window? Apparently. That is so horrible. I can't imagine what his wife is going through right now. She's shattered. Ellen fell silent. I couldn't read her face, but she seemed to be in shock. Can you tell me something about him? He was always so calm and quiet. He was so easy to be around. It should either be it was so easy to be around him, or he was so easy to be around. Actually, that's why I chose him as my jogging partner. I see. He was very reclusive. If I hadn't dragged him to the yoga course, he wouldn't have had the courage to go there. That yoga course. It's on Saturdays. He was the only guy in our group. I understand. Did you have contact with someone else from that group? No, I don't think so. He'd always stick with me. Could you think of anyone who could be the murderer? No, absolutely not. That was not very helpful. Also, it was getting dark and I still had another place I wanted to visit. Thank you for your help. That was everything? Will you find the murderer? I will, and yes, that's it for the time being. If you need me, I'll be here over the weekend. I'll sure contact you again. Thanks. It was getting late and my last stop would be that nightclub. I wanted to know what kind of guy that Rob is. To find out what the kind of guy this Rob is, join me for the next episode. Until that point, ladies and gentlemen, see ya.